Irv Gotti and Ashanti have known each other for ages. The duo worked together under Irv's Murder Inc. records that saw plenty of success in the early 2000s. Ashanti, who was one of the best-selling artists on the label at the time, made Irv a lot of money when she dropped hit after hit after hit alongside her good friend and rapper Ja Rule. As the trio found fame, their relationship started to get a bit murky when one started to have feelings for the other. Irv in particular revealed that he was romantically involved with Ashanti in a 2022 interview that he did with Drink Champs. There, he claimed that he had relations with the singer, which prompted him to write her song Happy afterwards.
We just finished sleeping together, or whatever.
Okay.
I think of the whole track in the shower. I get out the shower, I call my Chink. I'm on the phone, Chink, yo.
Chink Santana.
We get to the studio. Chink. Chefs it up, the beat, everything.
Irv also said that he and Ashanti were deeply in love, and he was also disappointed to learn that she had struck up a relationship with Nelly in 2003. Mind you, Irv was married at this time, and although it seemed like he had a real relationship with Ashanti at some point, she has since denied those claims. In fact, she put all those rumors to rest in a sit-down interview that she did with Angie Martinez.
How was that to see your relationship, through the eyes of Irv? You know, like I said, you never really talked about it. And the fact that he has so clearly said that there was a relationship there was love there. He talks about being hurt, seeing you and Nelly for the first time. You know, I don't know, do you want to say anything about that, or you want to just let his...
Irv definitely has his side and his version, you know. You may think that it's something and the other person knows that it's not, you know, and you manifest this thing into something big and it's really not that. And then when that person finally realizes that it's not that, it turns them into a completely different person.
Yeah.
But see, let's clear this up.
Okay.
We're not going to say relationship. We dealt with each other, but having a full, was Irv my boyfriend? Was I his girlfriend? Never.
Really?
Never. So...
Well, was he married? He was still married at the time, right? He was married.
That's my point. Irv had several girlfriends. He had a lot of females. So to me, I didn't know he was married for a long time, you know? And then when situations, you know, grew into situations or whatever, he would always just be like, yo, I've been single for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's on paper, but we're legally separated. You know what I'm saying? And then I also felt like there was a lot of pressure. Like, okay, so if I say, does that mean we're not gonna record? You know what I mean? So it became a lot of pressure. And I remember specifically being like, yo, I don't want to, this is too much for me. Like, yo, you're married. I don't want to go down that path.
As for her relationship with Nelly, well, Irv did say that he didn't like the fact that they were together.
Never had a problem, right?
Yes.
I could get past you wanting to be with Nelly.
Sounds like you didn't get past that. I'm just being honest.
Listen. At the time it happens, any man,
Yeah, of course.
is hurt.
Yeah, right.
The chick you fucking are in love with is with this nigga.
Country grandma.
For Ashanti, this posed a lot of problems.
Okay, yeah, me and Nelly were dating. Irv was salty. Irv would not let me come to the studio to record. Irv was telling everyone not to record with me. Why do I want to stay in that situation? How can I stay in that situation? You know what he said to me?
What?
He said, nah, you want to be with Nelly? Go sign the Dirty A&T. We don't want you. I mean, I don't even know if I should say this. You know, there were threats. There were threats. You know, me dealing with Nelly. You know, there was death threats. You know,
wow.
I mean, I don't know how serious they were because, you know, again, you try to personify this person that you're really not. But when you're saying, not towards me, towards who I was dealing with. you know, you keep doing that, you know?
Yeah.
So manipulation definitely played a part. Power, flexing, throwing your weight around. I definitely feel like manipulation played a heavy part into me and Irv's situation, you know? He would say stuff like, no one wants to record with you. Nobody fucks with you like that. You know what I mean? You know, he would say stuff like, you know, we're going to keep it in the family. It's in-house. And on one hand, he would make it feel like family, family, family. And on the other hand, he would tell me nobody even likes you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get beats from nobody. Nobody's going to give you shit. And then when I did start to evolve and get in the studio with certain producers, I would hear all the time, yo, we always reached out. We always wanted to fuck with you. You know, we thought you didn't want to fuck with us. And it was like, wow. He was just telling people, don't work with me. He was telling people, you know, I remember when he told my stylist at the time, Rosie, he kind of was like, if you fuck with Ashanti, you don't fuck with me. And that's what he told every single person on the label, in the building. If you talk to Ashanti, if you go to Ashanti's birthday, if you support her in any way, it's fuck you. He would say, you know, niggas want to fuck you because I made you look like that. I made you fuckable. In those exact words. Wow. He had said something like, well, I want 90% of anything you make, like, for the rest of your life. You know, like something crazy. But he was serious, you know? And I was just like, but I don't understand. You don't want me around. You told me to get the fuck away from Murder Inc. I get the fuck away from Murder Inc. I go and try to get a situation. And then you tell me, well, no, because then I want this and this and this forever. You know, when a person gets in that position to flex their power, it does become scary. And it's like, okay, so if I don't agree with this and I don't like this and I feel like I'm being forced and manipulated, what do I do? That's why I kind of like dipped off from the music for a while, because it was so negative and it was just so vile.